So today is February 23rd and right smack in the middle of winter, I guess. And we're gonna go give these Tribe trailers a test and see how they hold up in some somewhat extreme weather conditions. It's supposed to be winds gusting to about 30 knots, I guess.
At the base of Mount Whitney on the eastern slope of the Sierras near the town of Lone Pine, our destination, Alabama Hills.
Hopefully we can find a nice little spot in a tucked-in canyon and get some shelter from the wind. Also going to be trying out my new diesel heater and see how that works. The guys are super excited about this trip and we just can't wait to get out there.
In case anybody's wondering what these trailers do for the gas mileage, so far on this trip I've been averaging about 16 miles per gallon. We've been cruising most of the time between 65-ish, around there. Not too bad considering everything that we've got going on this. The trailer's loaded.
We're looking at Tehachapi's right now and they are covered with snow. We got word from John's brother that the roads have been plowed and we've got a couple-hour window to get through there before the next big storm comes through. So anyways, catch you on the other side. As you can see, there is a lot of snow on the ground. Not like feet, but definitely a good dusting.
Well, it's mid-afternoon and we are now in Lone Pine. We're going to hang a left here at Whitney Portal Road, which will point us right in the direction of Mount Whitney. As you look off into the distance, you see that beautiful mountain, but what's right behind it is that ominous storm that is heading our way.
That's a beautiful spot.
Awesome. All right, John, so tell us, what do we have for dinner here?
We're having some of Andre's super special chili. I mean, look at that.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be amazing. We got the fixings with it. We got some cornbread, little chips and salsa.
Andre, man,
It's dinner time.
Thank you, Andre.
Was it already?
It's too bad Andre wasn't able to join us. He put a lot of effort into the meal.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are in the tent. As you can see, it is toasty in here. It's probably in the 20s outside. And I bet it's about 80. I'm going to shut the heater off shortly here. You can see it's being pumped in via the furnace outside.
Okay, it is about 5:40 in the morning, and boy, that storm really booked up last night. We accumulated some snow. I looked out. I got my heater running, so it's nice, warm, and toasty. But right over here, you can see this vent. It's underneath the rain fly, but that wind-driven snow. We'll start getting some snow flurries coming through into the town.
Kind of exciting. I think I'm just gonna maybe read a little bit until daybreak and then get up and make some coffee. Okay, Liam, why don't you tell us how your night went?
Well, the 10 minutes of sleep that I got went very well, thank you very much. There's a
lots of flapping and noise. Tarp came off. Ladder kept getting pushed up and under my inside part of the tent. So it was getting
The same thing. Here we are in the middle of a storm, and Liam is trying to fix the fly on his camper. Okay,
How did you do, Marty?
it was a series of naps, but I really love this stuff. I got up a couple of times. At 2 in the morning.
Love is a really strong word, Marty.
At about 2 in the morning, it felt like an earthquake. The whole thing was shaking. I got out and I checked on the awnings, and the awnings were still up. Surprisingly, at 2 in the morning, yeah.
So it was when I came out at 3 to fix my ladder, the awnings were over.
Oh, were they? Oh, so I missed that. But no, it was all right.
Good, glad to hear it. I'm freezing my ass off right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, Keith.
Yeah, here we are.
So it's freezing cold.
Blizzarded conditions.
It's too windy and cold to make breakfast in camp, so we are just going to head into town and go get breakfast and then continue on.
I've visited the Alabama Hills multiple times over the last 20 years. I think I've explored every trail in the place, either by foot, on my mountain bike, or by Jeep. I have to say that this time, in the snow, it looks completely different than I've ever seen it before. The unique topography of Alabama Hills has made it extremely popular for the movie industry as well as TV and commercials. But not only that, it's very popular with mountain bikers, hikers, rock climbers, as well as off-roaders. Due to the recent rise in popularity of the Alabama Hills, the Bureau of Land Management has closed much of the dispersed camping and only allowed it for day use. There is plenty of camp spaces available, but you need to get there early and be respectful of the fragile ecosystem and only camp in designated areas. As a perfect backdrop for westerns, the Alabama Hills has been used for many movies since the 1920s, including Gunga Din, Tremors, Iron Man, The Walking Hills, Yellow Sky, and many more.
Hills, and this is probably a once-in-a-lifetime situation that you would see this much snow on the trail.
May never see this again.
As mentioned before, the extreme conditions of the weather and the snow made the trail extra challenging. Thankfully, lockers and a very flexible suspension made easy work of it. Normally, I would consider the trails in Alabama Hills as easy, nothing technical, but the snow changes everything. Over my 40 years of owning off-road vehicles and exploring the Sierras, I found that all-terrain tires are absolutely the best for snow. Nothing grips better than snow on snow, and having that tighter tread packs the snow in and gives you really good grip.
Okay, so it's been snowing nonstop, and we're trying to figure out a way to get out of the snow. And what better way than to just drive into a mine shaft? So here we go. We're going to try and get into Reward Mine. And our reward will be that we're out of the snow. Here we are at Reward Mine. I don't know, I have to say it's kind of dangerous today because it's so wet. The walls of that mine shaft can be loose.
While the trail leading to Reward Mine was a bit technical with some low-range rock crawling, once in the mine shaft it's pretty smooth, graded road. Inside you'll see many remnants of the mining days nearly 150 years ago. It's about 0.8 of a mile out and back, and at the lowest point it's only 6.5 feet high, so be sure to remove racks, off-road lights. check your clearance.
I said I'm pretty blind.
So there's a lot of areas that have caved in since last night. It's a little spooky. I hope we get out of here alive.
Well, the forecast is calling for the storm to actually strengthen. We may see winds exceeding 40 miles per hour. The group decided to head back to camp and get things battened down.
Wow, that was quite a storm. I mean, it was like just howling all night. You can see I'm kind of in between gusts right now. Let's see if we can try and catch one. But when it comes, it feels like this whole trailer is just gonna rip right out of the ground and tip over. Okay, let's see what we have this morning. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
I'm going to make you a cup of coffee, and it's going to be an incredible cup of coffee because it's going to be made from melted snow.
Oh, nice.
And you're going to love it.
All right.
I was awakened by a couple of major gusts that felt like it was just going to rip that trailer in half, but that thing is stout. It held up to it, and all of a sudden it got quiet. This morning it was nice and warm and toasty in there. You can see I got a furnace.
That's the little motor that kept the heat going with this ducting that goes into the tent. How did you fare last night?
I slept really well.
Did you?
Yeah. With all
How'd you
this-
keep warm?
I had a little heat buddy in there to initially warm it up, and I'll tell you what, with all the snow coming down on the top, it was probably about that thick on top of the tent.
Oh yeah, like it is on the top of your Jeep here. That much snow on it, and it was kept its
Yeah.
integrity.
Yeah, not only the integrity, but it kept it a little bit warmer. I was a lot warmer last night than the night before for sure.
Coffee's about ready.
All right, trailblazing time.
We're looking at 2 feet of fresh powder. I'm going to get out there with the Jeep and try and clear a road over to Keith and the Sprinter to see if we can get that out. Yes, I see the tracks, barely. We're just going to follow the same tracks, hopefully compact them down a little bit more. Biggest trick is how are we going to get out of here? Okay, first challenge of the day, we have a Sprinter van that's stuck. This is our cameraman.
Here we go.
We ran into another group of Jeepers on our way out, and like us, they were partially stuck. We decided that we all needed each other, so with combined forces and teamwork, we started to dig ourselves out. Clearing that pretty good. Try and get him out, and then maybe all of us can get Keith out.
What do we got going on here, John?
Just your friendly everyday rescue crew right here.
We've gone about 100 yards from our camp, and so far we've extricated 2 other vehicles, 3 including myself, and now we're going to get the media vehicle
our trusty 4x4 Sprinter out.
All right, Marty, tell us what we're doing real quick.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, if you take a look, Angela here is gonna move her Jeep up so that Bree's Jeep will be about where Angela's Jeep is. My Jeep will be where Bree's Jeep is, and he'll pull Nick out.
So we're gonna have like a daisy chain of 6 vehicles here.
Exactly.
This is cool.
What it is now, it's a bunch of packed snow and trenches. Well, I'm about to be pulled out. Here we go. Long and slow, going real slow. Getting ourselves out of here. Okay, there they go. We got them out.
Now, folks, remember, bad roads always leads to great memories.